Hey everybody, it's Silver Seeker, and in today's video, we are going over some awesome silver pickups that I've gotten in the last few weeks. Now, a lot of these have been coming in sporadically, and rather than do a bunch of small silver unboxings, I just thought I would do a video showing you some really awesome stuff that I've picked up now that I've gotten pretty much all of it in. And we're going to start off with this beautiful World War II 1 ounce silver round. Now this is really cool. If you look at the top, it says "Awakened a Sleeping Giant." You got some planes flying there. You see the explosions in the background. You even got tanks. Very cool depiction of some really troubling times for the United States and other countries across the world, hence World War II. And if you look on the reverse, it does say Patriot 2019 1 troy ounce with the depiction of a couple of different men on the reverse. You actually even see some stars and stripes waving in the background behind the 3 men. Very beautiful 1 ounce silver round. Now I was able to actually pick up a couple of rolls of these and was very excited to get them, so I wanted to share them with you in this video. Okay, this next one I picked up is very cool. This is a 1 ounce silver, the Hunter silver round. You can see you have a hunter with a bow on the obverse. It looks like a Native American. It looks like he has a quiver on his back. Really cool design. And then if we flip it over to the reverse, you can see what he is hunting. Look at these big old buffaloes. Now this is dated 2018. This is a generic silver round, and I did get this from the same seller as the previous World War II one. So very beautiful 1 ounce silver round right there. Very gorgeous design. I also picked up a couple of tubes of these. Was very happy to pick them up. And these things right here, they are beautiful. Okay, now this next one is a beautiful 2019 British Virgin Islands Oona and Lion. Now we've had these before. I've actually done an unboxing on these before, but this one, as you can see right there, AG999 2 ounce. Look at that chunky piece of silver right there. So this is actually the 2 ounce 2019 British Virgin Islands Oona and Lion. You can see the queen on the reverse. And a very beautiful design right there. Was happy to pick up. I picked up 5 of these, and looking at what silver's doing now, I wish I would have picked up more. In fact, it's hard to find these. At least Atmex has sold out of them. I'm sure you can still get them on eBay. But either way, really cool 2 ouncer, and glad I picked up some of those. Should I have ordered more than 5? Probably. But either way, very cool. And one thing I will note, even though it's 2 ounces of silver, still has a face value of just $1. Crazy. Okay, now the next one we have for you, this is really cool. This is a 2020 Somali Republic 200 shillings. Yes, 200 shillings, not 100 shillings. You can see it's actually in a capsule here. And the reason it's 200 instead of 100, this is another 2 ounce chunky. You have an African wildlife elephant, 2 ounces of AG 999.9. So you have a huge 2020 African elephant, but again, this time in a beautiful proof finish 2 ounce in the capsule and everything. And you can see there's a lot of scratching on the capsule there. And how you tell it's on the capsule and not the coin is you can see the reflection of the scrapes on the coin itself as you tilt it. But either way, very gorgeous pickup. I also picked up 5 of these from the same seller as I picked up the Oona and the Lion. And again, this is a 2020 2 ounce silver Somali Republic 200 shillings African wildlife elephant. Okay, so next up, I picked up a few of these beautiful 10 ounce silver bars. Free markets and free people scribed there at the top. Gold, silver, very cool. 10 ounces of 99 fine silver. This is still in the plastic packaging. If you flip it over to the reverse, you can see it says gold, silver, scroll across the back from top to bottom. Very interesting design. I really like the front of this. I like the crest right here. I'm not sure what that's a crest of. Maybe it's just one they designed for their company. It looks like inside the shield you have a what looks to be a dove, and then it looks like a picture of a map on the left there, top. On the bottom you have the scales, and then on the bottom right it looks like a coin. I'm not 100% sure what that is on the top left, but either way, really cool design. I like the shield, I like the crest, and this is a really neat 10 ounce silver bar. So I was able to pick up a few of these. These are really cool, and I'm glad I got them. Wanted to share them with you. Really neat silver bar. Okay, so we had to zoom out quite a bit for this one, and I still don't know if I'm zoomed out far enough. Let's go ahead and remove the lid. Inside here, and I have it upside down, you can see we have the Washington Mint. Okay, so I had to zoom out even more for this one, so we had to zoom out even farther so I could actually open this and you could see, and look at that, you can see the reflection, everything in the back. Ain't that cool? Really cool stuff. All right, let's get this open and take a look at actually what's inside though. All right, this is really, really cool. So we have silver bills. These are each 1 ounce. You have the $1, $2, $5, and 10. And then if we pull the tray out, we have the 20, the 50, and the 100. And then here, this is a key to actually lock this box. Now, of course, it's a simple lock that you could just open with pretty much anything. In fact, I'm sure I would love to see the lock-picking lawyer just laugh at this. But either way, you have 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. Now, these are all 1 ounce of silver. All right, so I had to grab my full push metal silver screwdriver of destiny so I could get these out. We'll go ahead and take out each one and take a look at them. So you can see this is the $1 bill right here. Now we'll go ahead and take this one out of the plastic casing just so we can see the reverse. And I'll show you on the reverse of this bill, there's actually no reverse design. Before we do that, we'll flip it over and take a look though. And you can see the COA says that this is number 334 of 5,000. Now something to note about this set is it is the entire same serial number set. So it's the whole set of 334 of 5,000 that we have here, as you can see. That one there is also 334. So we'll go ahead and take the first one out of the plastic. And you see this isn't the best box here. But we'll get this thing open and show you the reverse. Just so you can see on the reverse, it doesn't actually have the reverse design. Instead, it's just kind of the impressioned obverse, like so. And the reason for that is it's only 1 ounce of silver. So you can see it's kind of thin because that's a pretty big sheet, if you will, for 1 ounce of silver to be spread out. Normally 1 ounce of silver in a 1 ounce silver coin would be around the center of this, so you'd have it pressed out to be, you know, a much bigger bill, but still only be 1 ounce of silver. Now in this video I'm actually going to show you a 4 and a 8 ounce version, or 8 troy ounce version of notes like this, and they are obviously have a reverse design because of the fact that they are much thicker. All right, so let's get this one back in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 2 up close. There is your $2 bill up close. I mean, you know, it's basically copying the design of your $2 bill. Jefferson on the front, obviously, very, very cool. And I already showed you the reverse. It's number 334. We'll get that back in there. This box is not the best. All right, let's get number 5 out. And the same thing, number 5, you know, number 334. We'll take a look at the obverse. You have, this is kind of a newer design note. Of course, you have Lincoln on there. You got the stars and the eagle. Very, very nice. It'd be really cool if they had like the serial number 334 actually impressioned onto the notes, but on this particular one, they just do not. We'll go ahead and get that one out as well and take a look at that. Beautiful, beautiful design right there. Very, very gorgeous stuff. Got Hamilton on the front. All right, so we'll pull this out. We'll take a look at what's underneath. Get the 1, 2, 5, and 10 out of the way here. And we'll go ahead and get into number 20. Or I should say the $20 bill. So same thing. Very, very beautiful design. Very, very gorgeous. Bust of Ben Frank. Get some Andrew Jacksons, as an old rapper would say. Anyway, let's take a look. We got the $50 bill right there. Very, very gorgeous. Mr. Grant on the front. And then, of course, the Ben Frank that you have to bust to get those Andrew Jacksons is right here, guys. A $100 Benjamin Franklin 1 ounce silver bill, 2012. Very, very cool. So that is the set. And it's really cool. It's in this gorgeous Washington Mint box that you can lock, if you want to call it that, and I really like that set. So really cool pickup. I was glad to pick up this set, again, number 334. Got a nice box. It's probably not the most quality wood, but it is a cool box nonetheless. Okay, guys, finally for our silver pickups that I wanted to share with you, some really cool stuff here. Now, there's some other stuff that I did pick up, but I've already shown them on the channel previously, so there's really no need to look at them before. For example, I picked up some of these Republic of Chad 2 ounces, which I'm glad I did because they are sold out now as well. But we'll go ahead and take a look inside of this one first, get it opened up, and you can see well, first off, the box, there's some glue here that's holding it to the top, and it's not holding it very well. But it's a Washington Mint box, and you got the COA here. Now, on this one, you can see the note is toning up a lot, and that's because the top piece of plastic, so there's a plastic shell in here, but the top piece of it is gone. It was gone when I got it. Now, this is a 4 troy ounce silver bar. You see it's dated 1996. and it's a 100-ounce, or I'm sorry, I wish it was 100-ounce. It's a 4-ounce $100 silver bill. Now flip it over to the reverse. Of course, you got the United States of America. This one is scratched up quite a bit, but it's a really cool design, you know, because it's got the reverse of the $100 bill design on there for the most part, and it's really cool. So 4 ounces of silver in that one. Certainly not upset about getting that. And we'll go ahead and put the COA back there. You can see it's from the Washington Mint. It's registration number 14635. And the COA talks about how it's a 1/4 pound or 4 ounces troy. See, once, you know, that's not a 1/4 pound, but that's okay. A quarter troy pound would be 3 troy ounces, and 4 ounces troy is not the same as a 1/4 pound commodity silver, but that's our commodity weight, but that's okay. Either way, it's interesting. And you know, what's funny about the weight, you know, and there's a dog hair there. What's funny about the weight is this one is the same thing, except for this one is a 1/2 pound, but it's actually 8 troy ounces. And 8 troy ounces is neither a commodity 1/2 pound nor a troy 1/2 pound. A troy pound is 12 ounces, so you'd have 6 troy ounces for a troy pound, whereas 8 troy ounces is not the same as 8 commodity ounces, and hence is not a 1/2 pound in either scale. So, you know, whoever was doing this didn't really understand the 2 different measurements, but this one is the same situation as this one, where it doesn't have the top plastic. But this one is cool because it's a $500 bill. It's 8 ounces of silver. And on the reverse, you can see it has 1/2 pound silver, United States silver certificate, $500. And I like how it actually has the whole certificate of a deposit. This certifies that there have been deposited with the U.S. Treasurer at Washington, D.C., payable at the office of the bearer on demand, 500 silver dollars. Now, as cool as this 8-ounce silver bar is, if I could trade it for 500 silver dollars, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Of course, you know, you can't, even if it was a real $500 bill at this point. All right, guys, so that is all we had for you today. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And like I said, just wanted to share with you some of the silver pickups that we've gotten over the last few weeks. So thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you in future videos. And do me a favor, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe before you go so you see us in the next one. And we will see you next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Now, really quick before you go, over here, I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. It means the world to me. Guys, we also have some videos up here you can check out. If you haven't done so yet, click on those. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe before you go.